Hey, Cancer. All right, y'all. Welcome to the month of November. This is probably around the time you guys actually end up watching this. It's still October while I'm recording this, so depending on when you guys watch this, you guys may well be into November, or you may still be watching this in October. I don't know. Anyways, happy fall, happy November, Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs. I hope that this reading finds you well. We're going to go ahead and jump into your reading, you guys, and we're going to see what messages of insight and guidance, as well as encouragement, the universe has in store for you guys, Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs, okay? So we're going to pull 2 oracle messages for you guys, and then we're going to jump into the tarot towards the end of your reading to give us more guidance and insight into what your oracle messages are speaking to you guys about for that month of November, okay? All right, Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs. Let's see what the universe has in store for you guys, what it has to offer as far as advice and guidance, encouragement, and a little bit of insight into the month of November for you guys, Cancer. Let's see here. Universe, Source, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. What messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs for the month of November 2023? Be Still, card number 5. Some of you guys may be a life path number 5, or that is a lucky number or a significant number. Bottom of the deck, we have card number 15, Gratitude. This just hit me. You may need to take 15 minutes out of each day to be still, to do some breath work. There you will find a sense of gratitude within yourself. Your mind may be racing or going and going, and maybe you're busy, Cancer, you know, doing things for everyone, working, what have you. You may have a busy life at this time, and the universe may be needing you to take at least 15 minutes out of your day to just be in your own energy, to be still. You don't need to be running around doing everything. Sometimes you do need to take a moment out of your day to just shut it all off, right? Even if it's early in the morning, you know, late at night, on your lunch break, if you can, go sit in your car and just like put some earbuds in and listen to like a 15-minute meditation, whatever it is that you can do, you know what I mean? Whatever it is that you can do as far as connecting with gratitude. Some of you, Cancer, may feel like there's nothing for me to be grateful for right now. Like my life is, you know, in shambles, or maybe not in shambles, but maybe it's just feeling like it is. Maybe you're just feeling like, you know, nothing's working out for me, or my relationship sucked, or, you know, I want to be in a relationship, but I can't find anybody, or, you know, I want a better job. You know, maybe there's a lot of criticism in your mind right now about yourself or just about your life. And the universe may be asking you, hey, Cancer, just take 15 minutes. Sit with yourself. Ground yourself, be in the present moment, right? So if you feel like there's not a lot going on in your life, Cancer, take some time out to just be at peace and just be quiet and silent, and realize there's a lot going on inside of you. There's still a lot of work to be done inside of you, right? So you may be doing a lot of work externally at work, for other people, you know, for your family, whatever, right? Making money, whatever it is that you do every day. You may feel like, I'm doing all this work and nothing's happening. Well, maybe, Cancer, maybe you need to be doing the inner work for a change as well. There you will find more meaningful work that's actually going to pay off, right? That will never fail. You When you do the inner work, it just never fails. Everything else falls into place, right? Yeah. Almost being like these jellyfish here. Just thriving, just living, right? They may not have eyes or ears, at least I don't know. I don't know much about jellyfish besides the fact that they're jellyfish, but I've never done research on jellyfish and whether they can see or hear, but I don't know if they can. But if, you know, if they can't, you know, they're alive, right? They're just out there floating in the ocean, surviving, doing what they do, right? Not a care in the world, not worried about what everybody else is doing outside of themselves, right? They're not trying to work for anybody. They're just in the ocean, right? And it's that deeper connection with yourself is what's needed at this time, Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs, okay? Let's pull another oracle message. We're going to pull one last oracle message before we dive into the tarot for Cancer, Sun, and Rising sign spirit guides for November 2023. What messages of advice, guidance, and encouragement do you have for them? Yeah, relax. Guys, I can't make this up, okay? This literally is confirming everything. You have be still, relax, chamomile. I don't know how many of you guys like chamomile. I do love chamomile. It's one of the herbs that you know, lavender and chamomile were the two herbs that were introduced to me that I started working with, you know, when I started practicing my craft as a witch and as a spiritual practitioner. Okay, I'm in love with chamomile. So there may be those of you, Cancer, if you never had chamomile, give it a try, right? Use it in your, you know, drink a tea, you know what I'm saying? Especially tea, okay? For those of you who are interested in like physical, like food or drink or beverages, chamomile, lavender, you know, that's a couple of the herbs that will help you out. But others of you, this is more like a metaphor or symbolic of what you need to do. And I feel like chamomile is that energy at night when you just get home and you don't want to be bothered, you don't want to be talked to, put your phone on do not disturb, you know what I mean? Like, just, you may need a little bit of help sleeping as well. Cancer, you may need some assistance with that, and you know, maybe getting some type of vitamin, or I don't want to say get put on medication, but if that's something you need to do, you know, definitely do that. That's what you want to do. But if you want to take more of a medicinal herbal, you know, route, definitely do that as well to help you sleep or just to help you relax. Okay, maybe taking a nice herbal bath would also help you as well. Epsom salt baths, I know that really helps me. But you really need to calm down, Cancer. Whatever's going on in your life, right? Like your heart, your mind may be feeling like your antennas are kind of reaching out, or they're like picking up on a lot of energies around you of things that you need to do, things that other people are doing, other things that people are not doing, things that you feel that you're not doing. Right? Trees don't reach to give somebody else shade. They're just there. Like where you sit under a tree, that's where you're going to get the shade. A tree is not going to reach to somebody else to give them shade. They're going to have to come to the tree to get shade, right? You know what I mean? Wherever the sun moves is where the shade is. That's where, however it's hitting that tree, that's where the shade is. You know, trees are not going to go beyond their capacity, you know, to give people shade, or, you know what I mean? They're going to do what they do. That's it. You don't need to be doing more. You don't need to live beyond your capacity, Capricorn, Cancer. Some of you guys are doing too much. You're doing too much to prove something or to, you know, accomplish something. I don't know. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have Basil of Reconciliation. So really, really connecting with yourself here, getting back to self, coming back home to self. Now, if this is a situation, Capricorn, I keep calling you Capricorn because I just read for them. They're your sister sign, so you may need to like look into Capricorn's reading if you need to. Anyway, Cancer, sun and rising signs. You may be working way too hard to connect with someone or to get back with someone or to bring someone else back into your life, whatever. Don't do that. Just let the universe bring them to you. Because seeing this reconciliation here is like, if you want somebody in your life or you feel, you know, you want to connect with someone again, don't overdo it. Okay, just let them do the work. Let them be brought to you. Okay, let them be pushed to you. Let's go ahead and read Chamomile though, because I am reading all of these cards for everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and read Chamomile really quickly. And it says, you are living on nervous energy. Surviving on stimulants may elevate your mood, but they are not the answer and will only enhance agitation over an extended period of time. Loosen up on any self-imposed restrictions and try not to enforce your authority onto others so much. This really is a phase in your life when you need to unwind and bend the rules a little. So put your feet up and have a brew of chamomile tea, obviously. Okay, so say goodbye to restless nights and introduce yourself to natural sleep with calming dreams. Okay, stop trying so hard, stop doing too much, stop living beyond your natural capacity, Cancer, sun and rising signs. Okay, all right, y'all. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot have to speak to you guys about Cancer, sun and rising signs. I'm gonna pull 3 tarot cards and we're gonna clarify those cards. Let's see for Cancer, sun and rising signs. Cancer, sun and rising signs for the month of November 2023, spirit guides. What more do you have to speak to them about? Cancer, sun and rising signs. Let's see. Bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. Okay. That's Gemini. Some of you guys are dealing with the Gemini. You have Gemini in your chart. With the Lovers card at the bottom as your overall energy here, this has a lot to do with imbalances in your life, okay? Because the Lovers is all about balance. Balancing work and play, masculine and feminine. Balancing being a go-getter, being a provider, right? For your family, for yourself, whatever. And balancing that with self-care and nurturing self. There's an imbalance here. That's what I'm seeing. Cancer. This is also could also be your connection to other people, not just a romantic partner, your friends, your family, your co-workers, just, you know, the people that you live near, you know, your community, right? And how you contribute to that community or how you exist among that community or that neighborhood, right? It could be people at school, if for those of you who are in college or going to classes for something. Okay, another air sign is here, the King of Swords. I read this as Aquarius. So you could be dealing with a professional setting here, or you're dealing with someone who is a bit harsh, or maybe they're not harsh, but they're just very logical. You know they have a lot on their mind. Okay, Cancer, sun and rising signs. This could be your father, it could be your grandfather, your uncle, an older brother, your boss. This can also be someone who thinks first with logic and things that make sense to them. They think last about feelings, right? Some of you guys, this is how you are, Cancer. Maybe you think more with logic first before you can even think about how you feel. Three of Cups, yeah. This has something to do with your community. It has something to do with someone, the people you hang around. Again, this could be your friends, okay? People that you go out with, maybe you go partying. Some of you guys have events that you go to. Some of you guys, maybe you do too much partying, or you're always around people. That's a lot. You know, your energy is being pulled, and you know, when you're in a room full of people, some of you Cancer, you don't realize that you're overwhelmed. You know, when you're around a lot of people, some of you guys may tend to feel like, I have to put my best foot forward. You know, I have to save face, or I have to act a certain way, because you're always around people. You're never really in your own space, right? And it's interesting, you have this cake with the moon on it. So it's like your self-worth, your feminine energy, whether you're male or female, caring for yourself here is on the back burner. Your motherly energy and instinct for yourself, or maybe even for your children, is kind of on the back burner, because you're busy. You're anxious with this rabbit at the forefront. Your anxiety, your perfectionism, right, is at the forefront. Putting on your best behavior here is at the forefront. I mean, with this cat here, it's like, you know, you have to put on your best, right? That's Leo energy. But I also see cats as like, sometimes they're hard to please. They just don't care. So you may be dealing with people who are just like, they can care less, or a person where they can care less about like how much work you're putting in, how much nurturing energy, because you're just putting yourself on the back burner here. You're just used to that. Yeah, then we have the King of Pentacles. So you have it's a lot of masculine energy, Cancer. So you may be dealing with a lot of masculine energy in your life, okay? You're a Cancer. Like, you guys are, you know, meant to be, you know, dealt with in, you know, gentleness, tenderness, love, and care, right? Like, just TLC, you know what I mean? Tender, loving care. And that's just with the King of Pentacles here, is like, this is like focus more on logic, being in your head about things, and being more focused on like divide and conquer, you know, just getting things done. Busy, 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 making money, saving money, spending money on things that you need, you know, getting food, paying your rent, paying your bills. It's like, or taking care of your family. Maybe you're in charge of a lot of events too, and you know, people are expecting you to show up. People are expecting you to have the money to be able to afford these events and to be able to coordinate all of this. I don't know. Maybe you're the main one in your family or with your friends here, Cancer, where you're always the one to plan holiday events. Maybe this year, Cancer, you just don't do that, okay? Because we are coming up on the holidays. So some of you guys, Cancer, maybe you guys may decide like, let somebody else do it this year. You know what I mean? You're probably done. You may actually need because it's interesting, you have chamomile with the teacup here, which is kind of funny. And then you also have, you know, the teacups here. So some of you guys need to actually pour you a cup of tea actually, or coffee, or hot chocolate, or enjoy your favorite beverage, even if it's a little bit of alcohol, if that's what you want to do. Or a glass of wine. Maybe you just need to enjoy your own cup. Like, this is like the Ace of Cups kind of energy, where your cup needs to be filled here. Stop filling everybody else's cup. And I really do feel like on a more mundane level, this has something to do with the holidays, or it has something to do with some events that you coordinate, or you're planning in your family, or holiday, you know, maybe hosting holidays at your place. Maybe you just feel like you just can't get a moment's peace. Everybody just hanging off of you, Cancer, and you just need to be like, not this year. Not this year, okay? Or not this month, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this has a lot to do with people around you. Or, you know, I don't feel like it's just one person. I feel like it's multiple people, and, you know, there are two maybe not two men. I don't necessarily see this as two men. It could be maybe you're needing to choose between, you know, practicality or a man, or maybe this is a person, doesn't have to be a man, but maybe Cancer, you feel like if this is romance or like a friendship or something, maybe you need to choose between someone who is more stable and someone who is just more logical, you know, who has the brains, you know, to get things done. Maybe this person who makes money or, you know, is stable, maybe they don't have like the high-minded type of mentality, but they're hardworking. Okay. But others of you, these two masculine energy, these two kings are actually two groups of people, okay? Or two situations. Does that make sense? Yeah, these are two groups of people or two situations if they're not two specific people in your life, okay? Yeah. Maybe you need to feed your mind with the King of Swords here and just give yourself the space to think instead of working so hard like the King of Pentacles here. Maybe you just need some time to yourself. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you, Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs. Then we'll end your reading. Clarify these cards for Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs. Let's see. Yeah, Nine of Swords. So yeah, you're in your head a lot, Cancer. You're overexerting your energy here. Your mind is overrun. It's depleted. It's tired. It's fatigued. Some of you guys are having really bad dreams lately, or you're just having really weird dreams, and it's because your mind is kind of weak right now. You just have too much going on in your mind, so you're not really capable right now because of all the work that you're doing. You're not really capable of blocking or putting up any protective barrier around your mind when you sleep. And because you have so much negativity going on in your mind, or a lot of busyness going on in your mind, when you go to sleep, you're very vulnerable in your headspace. Three of Swords clarifying the Three of Cups. Yes. You're not happy. You're depressed. Some of you guys are suffering from some depression here because you're doing too much for others. You're not really being appreciated here. Yeah. Could be with this reconciliation. Maybe there's someone who broke up with you recently. Maybe the relationship was too noisy, like the energy was too noisy in a way, and you needed to really like learn how to connect with yourself, because maybe in the relationship you didn't know how to connect with yourself. Now that maybe there was a breakup that happened. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups, Cancer. You're not happy with your job. Some of you, you're not happy. Your mind is overworked. You're having a tough time, Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs, and you're putting on a good act in front of people. You need to be by yourself. You need to face yourself. You need to face this sadness. And if there's anyone in your life that you have had a breakup with, or you had a fallout with, there's someone here in your life that you're so disappointed that you're stuck in the past about. Then you have the Six of Wands. Okay, that's good to see. You're gonna be okay. Things are gonna work out, because with reconciliation here, I see that there is a reconciliation, and you're really sad about this here. You're stuck in the past with the Five of Cups. You really are. You really feel alone without this person, or without this, whatever this situation is, but you're just kind of moving on through life. You're gonna be okay. This is all gonna work out. You're gonna come out of this. However, Cancer, you need rest. You need some time to yourself. Some of you guys have not really paid attention to how good you had it in your life, and you may have called it off with someone, and now you're thinking about them and you want them back, but you may not know how to get them back. Well, the universe may bring them back around as you focus on yourself. It's going to give you a second chance. Okay? This depends on what your situation is, but what all I'm seeing is for the month of November is that you really need to give yourself space and time to heal. Because it seems that there is a lot that you've dealt with in your life, or maybe some things that you put yourself through, and now you're looking back on all of it and realizing that it's a big mess. And there is someone here. There's someone here that you have bad dreams about. They may have abused you in the past or neglected you. And there's someone else here who took care of you. Like, truly made you feel safe and secure. And this is the person that you miss, okay? And this could be vice versa. Maybe there's someone here who misses you. They're having a hard time without you. But I really feel that this is you, Cancer. So keep your head up. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay. All right? Go within yourself. Face your fears. Face your doubts. Face your sadness. Everything else will fall into place. All right? Much love and light to all of you guys. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye.